Part two of the Industrial Revolution. We were almost done. So, labor movements. They formed to seek better wages and working conditions. These would be your labor unions eventually. Workers organized into unions and threatened to strike, which would hurt the production of goods. Eventually, laws limiting child labor, shortening the work hours, and safer working conditions were introduced. New economic structures emerged to address the industrial society, and government in Britain's going to step in and help out as well. School will be compulsive. In other words, mandatory. School will be mandatory compulsive until age 12. For some people, even beyond. After age 12, if you don't test out and you're not going to be in one of the academic areas, then you can go into the workplace. Wider welfare measures and regulatory roles will be placed on some of these businesses, and government in Britain will start to step in, Parliament will start to step in and try to regulate some of these businesses and help workers out somewhat. The Bill of 1832, it gave the right to vote to most middle-class men. So this is important simply because it's not just the elite voting your parliament leaders in, it's going to be your average person. It's going to be your middle-class worker. So this will change how parliament's going to look, and it will change how parliament will act. They will pass laws, pro-middle class, pro-worker a little bit more than they were. So these are some important things, some important highlights. So here are some other scientific advances. Louis Pasteur discovers germs and sanitary regulations. Of course, we know about Albert Einstein and his theory of relativity. Charles Darwin, his theory of evolution, survival of the fittest, and Sigmund Freud's theories on the human subconscious. So we have some new directions in the 1800s for European artists, and you will learn it's also happening at the same time in America as well. It's called Romanticism. It's an artistic and intellectual movement that originated in the late 1800s or late 1700s, the 17th century, the 18th century. And it stressed strong emotion, imagination, freedom from classical correctness in art forms, and rebellion against social conventions. They believed nature's laws were more important than social laws. In other words, man-made laws. This is a rebellion against the Enlightenment, the age of reason. Romanticism, as you see here, they believe in emotionalism and not reason. So we are finished.